All right, now we got it all fixed. And Melissa and Shasta, good morning. Now, how are we today?
I'm doing well today, and thank you for having us.
We're glad to have you here. We'll start off and talk about what we're going to talk about today. It's a memorial benefit for the family of Reverend Frankie Isley. And Melissa, tell us a little bit about Reverend Isley. You know, I know the name. I don't know that I ever met Reverend Isley, but we read so many things on the community calendar that churches in the community do, and he was very active in a whole lot of things. Tell us a little bit about Reverend Isley.
He was very active in a whole lot of things, and I knew Reverend Isley from the 90s, and he's always been a great presence in my life. He attended Bridges Chapel Church of God and for many years and felt the call to preach and pastor. So at that time, he went to the Mossheim Church of God, and he was there for 13 years. And during that time, he also ministered to the people of Durham Hensley Nursing Home and held services at Green Valley as a mentor to the staff and the individuals that live there. A couple times, our group actually went and sang for some services that he had there for the people. So we loved Brother Isley, and he did a lot for the community. So now it's our turn to do for him and his family.
Reverend Isley passed away. You were telling me it was Good Friday, Shasta?
Yes.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Tell us a little bit about your engagement with Reverend Isley and how you came to know him.
Me and my family started attending the Mossheim Church of God when my son, that is now 11, was less than a year old. He was still in a carrying seat. So we've been going to church there ever since. Preacher absolutely loves my children. They love him. My 2-year-old will stop him in the middle of service and say, "Here, preacher, here's you a drink." He shares his sippy cup with him, and preacher just absolutely loved that. You know, he never had kids of his own, but he absolutely loved the children, and he loved his church more than anything, and his family. God, his family, and his church was his life, and he had a lot of love for them.
Talk about how you came up with the idea of doing this benefit in his honor.
Well, before he had passed away, me and Melissa had talked and decided we wanted to do a benefit to help him and his family with some expenses that he would have while he was sick. Unfortunately, from the time he found out he had cancer, he only lasted 8 days after that. So, you know, God still really laid it on our heart to go ahead and proceed with the benefit. We're really looking for a good turnout and to be able to help his wife be able to pay some bills and things like that.
And I just want to say the community has been awesome. We have over 56 businesses that have donated items for the silent auction. And everywhere we go, people are just, I have done plenty of benefits, but I've been on the side of singing, you know, and being part of the music. I've never put one together. So this has really touched me and just been an awesome thing to see how the businesses here in our town have done and just showed us love. And they've, you know, we've got everything from a bedroom set to $100 off your furniture at Roberts to oil changes, wreaths. I could just go on and on and on. We don't have time to talk about all that. So if everybody will come, they can see all the great things that our community businesses have given.
The event is going to go on Saturday, April 21st, which is this Saturday at the Bridges Chapel Church of God. And Melissa, you were talking before we went on about this being a joint effort among many churches and many groups. Preacher Isley was at the Mossheim Church of God, but Bridges Chapel is the place that you're having it.
It is. They are going to allow us to use their facilities, and Preacher Gamble, of course, that's where Frankie attended for a very long time. So they've opened their doors and their hearts to us, and we're going to start out at 4:30 with a spaghetti soup bean supper with you'll have your breads and then the salad and your drink and a dessert, and we're going to do that at the day of the event by donations. And then the silent auction will start at 5 o'clock and will run till 6:30. At that time, we'll gather up all the papers, and the gospel singing will start in the sanctuary of the church with the believers and the Scott family. So we're excited to hear them sing, and you know, that's something else we called them, and Bill Morrison's absolutely. And so it's just wonderful how everyone's come together for each other.
Shasta, tell us a little bit about some of the things that will be in the silent auction. What can people come bid on? Do you have a list of some
silent
of them?
auction, we have different massages from different places. We have stuff from hair salons, haircuts, things like that. We have a bed in a box from Sleep Solutions. We have oil changes from all of the major car lots. Everyone at the dealerships, every one of them has done an oil change. We have lots and lots and lots of restaurants. Tipton's Cafe, we have Whistle Stop, Monterey's, just gobs and gobs of Applebee's, Yoder's we have from down in Bulls Gap. We have some miscellaneous items like Bluetooth speakers, pillows, glassware sets, just gobs and gobs of things.
All right. 4:30 till 6:30, the spaghetti and soup bean supper. Again, Melissa, what love offering for everything? Is there a cost for the soup bean and spaghetti portion? Or you may have said that and I may have missed it, but is there, I'm sure you can make donations to any size that you'd like to for the event.
Absolutely. We're just going to do the supper by donation only. And we have sold some pre-sale tickets for the people that may want to give to the family but won't be able to attend the event. So we do have those if someone wants to make a donation to Shasta or myself. But we're going to do the supper that night by donation only. And hopefully everyone will donate from their heart and not their belly. How's that?
It's a memorial benefit for the family of Reverend Frankie Isley, who was a minister preacher at the Mosheim Church of God, well known throughout the community. He passed away just a little bit before Easter, and you had planned to have an event in his honor, and then it was just a fast moving sickness, and Reverend Isley passed away. But you're still having the memorial benefit. Shasta, I'll just let you invite everybody to come out this Saturday.
Yes, we would love to see everyone Saturday. We're looking for a good turnout. Like I said, we have lots of items, great food. Mosheim Church of God, Bridges Chapel, and Middle Creek Church of God. The ladies have been phenomenal coming together and helping cook some of the food, so the less we buy, the better the benefit. So we just look forward to seeing everyone Saturday for a great turnout and some great fellowship and coming together and the love of Brother Isley, because he had lots of love for everyone. So hope to see everybody there.
This Saturday at Bridges Chapel Church of God, 2665 Kingsport Highway, 4:30 till 6:30. The spaghetti and soup bean supper, the silent auction to follow 5 till 6:30, and then gospel singing featuring the believers in the Scott family follows at 6:30. A love offering taken. Anything else we need to add, Melissa?
If people want to contact us to donate anything, they can reach Shasta at 525-0854, or they can call me at my office, 638-6615. And I just want to say thank you for having us.
Well, you come back anytime.
All right.
That's this Saturday beginning at 4:30 at the Bridges Chapel Church of God, a memorial benefit for the family of Reverend Frankie Isley. Thank you again to Shasta Burton, who joined us in studios this morning, and Melissa Thompson Brantley.